channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's also very last minute because I'm supposed to upload tomorrow and I don't have anything, and I normally have stuff planned out, but this time I don't because stuff's been going on that has been really hard and that's taken all of my energy and time, so I haven't had time to film or even think about filming at all because it seems so unimportant compared to real life right now. Today's a good day, so I wanted to film and talk about some, like, I guess you could call them like epiphanies that I've been having recently. Really quick, I have watched so many videos about gratitude and manifestation and the law of attraction, and because I'm super interested in all of that and I love trying to practice that stuff myself, and I've watched so many videos about it, but I haven't, and I feel like I think about it constantly, but like some of the things that I'm going to be talking about today are like a little different and maybe a little deeper than I've seen videos about. This isn't just like write 3 things you're grateful for every day, although that's important. It's a different vibe. I just thought it would be good to share. So lately, to be completely honest, I've been feeling like, you know, the universe is out to get me. Or like life's just been really, really hard all of a sudden, and I don't know why, and it's felt almost like I have done something so wrong at some point that like I'm being punished or something. And I know that I haven't, but that's what it's kind of almost felt like. It's like I can only be positive for so long. Like, why do all these things keep happening? And I think, first of all, that's my problem, that I'm letting it get to me at all. And I have always said, like, everything happens for a reason, and people hate hearing that. And in what's been happening, I've also been like, there's no way that this is happening for a reason. Like, literally, what's the good in this? And I like couldn't find anything. And then I came to this conclusion, kind of, because, you know, whether you believe in God or the universe or whatever higher power, you think like, why would that allow any loss in your life, or, you know, death? Why would that happen? And obviously, like, death cannot be stopped. It is a part of life. So you can't think about that that's the higher power doing that. It's not causing the loss. You have to focus on the events around it. So for me, I've had a really good couple of days, and it's felt like a gift after like some bad days. And so now there's these good days surrounding it, and I would rather interpret those as the part that the universe or higher power, whatever, is controlling. It's making the loss or death that was not preventable as good as it can be, and it's never going to be good. And I say this all the time, and I think it's like really interesting to think about. Something that's so good is going to feel equally that bad. And you should be happy that you had something so good that makes it maybe hurt so much, you know? So it's like 9 a.m. and I'm getting so deep. And it's totally normal that, like, if you're going through something right now, you're sitting there and you're like, no, I can't find anything actually, Willow, you're wrong. There's nothing good surrounding this at all. Like, every part of this is bad. And that's why it's so hard to practice, like, gratitude and everything, because, you know, you can practice, like, oh, I'm happy that, you know, I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I have a loving, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you can be grateful for that in times that are easier to see. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like the little things that you practice every day about being grateful is like training for when something really bad happens and you have to find the good, even though it's so hard and it seems wrong. So I would say just try your best to dig deep in finding the good in a really bad situation. Maybe some loved one of yours is sick and it all seems bad. Maybe you had like a great conversation with them right before it happened. Maybe that would have never happened if the universe wasn't helping to make it easier for later. It's kind of a big thought, and I'm trying to put it into words, and it's hard, but I hope you understand what I mean. I also wanted to talk about the idea of gratitude in your everyday life. I think a really good way of figuring out little things that you're grateful for is thinking about it like, what would I look back on and miss, or wish was still happening, or wish was still, like, you have to think about it kind of in the future. So if you ever do lose that, you will have in the present time made the most out of that. So it makes you spend the time every day, no matter how far away you are from like the loss of something, to appreciate it. And because you're because you know one day maybe you'll miss that, you're spending the present time appreciating it so much that when it is time for it to go away, you know that you spent all the time that you could in the best way possible. Like the things in your life. Do you see how much I'm struggling? Because it's like such big ideas. It's not big ideas though. It's not big. It's like heavy. Like, don't just be grateful for something. Act grateful. You know? But yeah, I mean, all this, like, the epiphanies I've had about loss and trying to find the good and the gifts that it can bring, whether it's before or during a hard period. Don't ever think when something bad happens, it's something doing it to you. It was happening anyway. Everything around it that's good is the part that's being controlled and helped for you. It's a pretty good way of putting it. So those are a couple thoughts. Happy Monday. I'm doing well. Things are going pretty well. So that's really good, and I'm very, very happy and grateful for it. But I think for now, that's good. It's a lot to think about. But let me know in the comments if there's anything in your life you can use as an example of like something really, really bad that you couldn't even find, like, why is this happening? Like, everything happens for a reason, my butt, like, no. But let me know if there's anything in your life that you can use as an example of this, like a gift that you feel like you've been given, even just looking back if you haven't realized you ever received it. And I think this is good even for me to watch back. It's only human, like, for you to not be 100% this way. Like, when you're sad, feel sad. Like, let yourself feel sad. Let yourself cry and just stay in bed all day, but do it because you know you're gonna come out of it feeling better in the end. Don't be a victim to it. Don't use it as a crutch. Embrace it and then move past it. Ciao. But thank you so much for watching, and if you're having a hard time right now, know that you aren't alone. People say that all the time, but it's true. And you can find my Instagram and message me too if there's anything that you want to talk about. But yeah, come be friends. I have met some of the most amazing girls on Instagram. Like, so genuine, and it just makes me so happy. You'll know who you are if you're watching. I just really appreciate you guys so, so, so much. And I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be grateful I'm doing it. That was so lame. Rain or shine, I'll have a video next week. Don't miss it, because it'll probably be mediocre. I decided to keep that. It just feels too short without it. You know?